Well, good day, viewers, and welcome to the Sport Trap Show. I'm your host, Brian Munango, updating you on the latest sports news. There is so much to talk about, especially around the Brave Warriors World Cup campaign that is up and going. It's getting closer, and I think everyone is starting to believe that it can be actually that Namibia does qualify for the World Cup, but we will talk about that a little bit later. It's almost Friday, and the Premier League is set to restart. We are all very excited for that. And for tonight, I think maybe Ade will touch on that a little bit more, but we're looking forward to seeing the Super Cup final between Tottenham Hotspurs and the Champions League winners, Paris Saint-Germain. That's one of the games that's taking place today. A very exciting one. I'm looking forward to that one. And the one thing that I'm mostly excited about, that's the Footy Sports Rap Fantasy League. Well, viewers, there's the code. Please do not we don't want excuses as to why you will not be joining the league. It's 4GQI7J. We already have over 1,000 managers that are joined up in the league right now, and not a lot of days are left. I mean, if you look at the next poster, it's only 2 days to go before the Premier League kicks off on Friday with a fixture between Liverpool and Bournemouth. I'm encouraging everyone to please make sure you join the league because we will be announcing prizes as soon as we can. So make sure you join the league. We don't want excuses, and prizes will be announced very, very soon. So just stay tuned to our social media pages and find out what you could possibly win. And at the same time, while you win, you get to compete against your friends, and you get to take on some of the people who believe they are really good at playing football fantasy like I do. So I'm looking forward to taking on you guys in the new season. But with that being said, let's not waste any more time, and let's get right into the hit list. Well, first up on the hit list, we have some news from African Stars. Well, I know if you hear about African Stars, you're already thinking about the CAF Confederation Cup, but no, we are speaking about gymnastics. Well, African Stars have donated a couple of bags and a few more things to gymnastics Namibia. They did this yesterday in the capital city of Windhoek, and we did catch up with the chairman of African Stars to just tell us what the idea was behind this beautiful initiative. So stay tuned for that.
So Solomon, please just tell us more about the sponsorship and the idea behind it.
Well, thank you for having me. I think that you know that the sport ecosystem is growing. Namibia is starting to expand and extend its wings within the sport fraternity, and as a consequence of that, we need to take hands. You know that we are a football club, and when the request came for us to consider assisting and going into some sort of support towards a gymnastic club that's going international, we felt that it's our obligation as having worked the journey before to be able to assist these young athletes to go participate, but also put Namibian flag on the world stage. We'll be aware that African Stars participates in the Africa Champions League, and we also require partnerships from time to time, and we understand what these young athletes go through, and we think that this little token will go a long way in getting closer to their aspirations and perhaps one day bring gold medals in gymnastics to the Namibian nation. So it's one step at a time, and there needs to be greater collaboration between the different sports codes, and this is one way of moving the needle in that respect.
Okay, Mr. Solomon. Before I do let you go, like you said, it's a gymnastics and you're a football club. Sorry. So, why gymnastics?
Well, look, it's the greater ecosystem. Gymnastics is but one sport code. We have football, so we need to find these collaborations, and this is one way of doing it. It doesn't stop only with gymnastics. It's really just to spread our wings as a club to be able to assist where the need exists. And through this, we hope that corporate Namibia will also come on board, and through that, being able to assist not only the gymnastics, hockey, and all the other sports codes that could help Namibia go further and bring the medals and create an industry and export some of these athletes onto the global stage and into the paid ranks.
Crete Gymnastics Elite walk away with track suits and bags as well ahead of their participation in the Artistic Gymnastics World Cup that's scheduled to take place in France later this year. That's very exciting. And a huge big ups to African Stars. I mean, a football team coming through for gymnasts is very wonderful to see for our supporters. So we love the initiative. Well, viewers, will be going for a short break, and after that, we'll continue with the hit list.
Career Chronicles is your weekly show where we provide you with a platform to engage with industry trailblazers while still giving you the platform to engage with local figures that are making an impact in society. We also provide you a platform to engage with local and established business just to get a sense of what they're about. So catch me, Elliot Ipinge, every Friday on DSTV channel 285.
The Brave Warriors World Cup campaign is in a smooth roll. It's headed to the in the right direction, and it looks like the support by Namibia is really becoming more and more. With the gala dinner that was hosted at Movenpick here in the capital city of Windhoek, they raised over 900,000 Namibian dollars, just short of $1 million, and with a new initiative also set for some football action that's scheduled to take place at the end of August, all in an attempt to try and raise some funds for the team. Looks very interesting. The two games have already been announced. We will play against Malawi and Sao Tome, with all the matches scheduled to be played at the stadium in Botswana, which is not too far away, so Namibians can be very excited about that. Let's quickly have a look at the recap video of how the gala dinner went before we have a look at the match that is scheduled to take place between African Stars and Chula Chula.
I'm privileged to welcome you to this important and inspirational evening. A fundraising dinner with a powerful purpose to fuel the dreams of our brave warriors.
Our commitment is not new and does not begin or end with this campaign. From grassroots development to national competitions, FNB has consistently invested in the infrastructure and ambition of Namibian sport.
Brave warrior, once again, you must be rest assured that the nation is behind you. Do your best, what you can do the best to represent us in the field. Please continue to do so. And the same goes to our coach. You are our star, together with your team.
Like I said, the support behind the national team is big and massive, and we love to see it. I mean, this might be the first time that the team qualifies for the World Cup, and we are all looking forward to seeing how that works out. In an attempt to still try and raise some funds for the national team, the chairman, who is Timbe Kanjo, has come up with a brilliant idea to have Chula Chula take on the African Stars. So we look forward to seeing how that game goes, but there are some initiatives around it to try and raise funds for the national team. So let's see when that match is taking place.
The Brave Warriors World Cup campaign presents Namibia's biggest soccer derby, African Stars versus Chula Chula. Scheduled for Sunday, the 31st of August 2025 at the Independence Stadium at 2 p.m. Tickets available at Web Tickets. Standard tickets going for $50 Namibian and VIP tickets going for $500 Namibian only. These funds will go towards the Brave Warriors World Cup campaign. Let's come together to give the Brave Warriors the biggest cheer before they jet off to their next qualifiers. Get your tickets now and support the boys. One team, one dream, one nation.
One team, one dream, one nation. I think that's the calling throughout this whole World Cup qualifying campaign as we look forward to seeing Namibia try and qualify for the World Cup. We just need to beat Malawi, beat Sao Tome, and then our chances will be just better than they are right now. But viewers, we'll be going for a short break, and after the break, we'll be having a look at the big match that happened last weekend between FNB Wanderers and FNB Kudus. Hallo daar kijkers, mijn naam is Brian Munango, aanbieder van Gooi Kolle.
My naam is Patricia Kutse en ek is julle braai aanbieder.
Hallo julle, ek is Andrew Poelman, mede-aanbieder van Gooi Kolle. Ons sou wou ons ja, 'n bietjie van 'n braai tema inwerk saam met sportvooruitsigte van die naweek, so 'n bietjie sportpersoonlikhede bekendstel. So ons sien uit na ons derde seisoen.
En dan ook lekker kos op die kolle. Julle kan ons elke Vrydag om 12:30 op DStv kanaal 285 en GoTV kanaal 25 en ook op ons webwerf OneUp2.
So, defending champions or the champions of the NRU Premier League, FNB Kudus, traveled all the way from the coast to the capital city to take on the finalists of last year's match that they took on FNB Wanderers. Well, this time around, FNB Wanderers came ready for the match, and it looks like they have more to show for this season. They have now won 2 out of 2 games in the new JSB Cup, and this was round 2 of the JSB Gold Cup. So let's have a look at the highlights.
Welkom by ons hoogtepunte van hierdie JSB Gold Cup wedstryd by Wanderers. FNB Kudus wat vandag hierso dan besoek aflê by Wanderers. Hulle eerste ontmoeting sedert die Premier Liga finaal in die eerste helfte van die seisoen wat Kudus natuurlik gewen het met hulle eerste en tweede spanne. Ja, so 'n nuwe dag. En dit was dan Wanderers wat sommer van meet af op die aanval was. En dan Roan Ludik, daar so nommer 27, die kaptein van Wanderers, wat vir Jurgen Meyer deurstuur, die linkervleuel. Genoeg spasie net gehad daar aan die linkerkant teen die kantlyn. SV Kien, sy eerste strafskop was mis, maar hierdie doelskop was tussen die palle deur. Die eerste 7 punte op die tellbord vir Wanderers. Hierso Sharon Rousseau wat ook 2 keer hanteer het in daai beweging. Reben Botha wat optel, gekeer net voor die doellyn, en die nommer 6 wat dan daar oorbars, die is Andrei Augustyn vir Wanderers se tweede 3. Ja, Wanderers wat dan met 'n knal begin het. SW Kien se doelskop wat ook tussen die pale deur was, 14-0 in daardie stadium van die wedstryd. Wanderers wat weer op die aanval was. Roan Ludik wat sy spanne op die voorvoet plaas. Dani van der Merwe wat baie vinnig deurkom met 'n rolskop van homself en sy eerste van 2-3 gaan druk het om die telling dan te laat opskuif na 19 toe of 21 met die doelskop wat SW Kien mee geslag het. 'n Breekslag daardeur Kian Fransman en op sy skouer Dani van der Merwe met genoeg spoed om sy tweede 3 te gaan druk. Die telling in daai stadium saam met die doelskop was 28-0 voordat Kudus eers aan die wedstryd begin kom het. Kudus wat toe die volgende 3 gaan druk het. Hierso Rayshon Shumbe uit na Nando Dentlinger, Michael Koopman, aan die binnekant Lucio Isaacs wat dan plat geduik is, Wanderers wat daar op die verdediging was, en uiteindelik is die bal toe dan hier gebring met 'n aangee hier aan die regterkant toe na die hakker Jaren Koning, wat dan wel aan geslaag het om in hy beweging wel die 3 te druk. Guru se eerste 5 punte vir die dag. Die doelskop, die was mis gewees van Michael Koopman en saam met hulle tweede 3 wat Lucio Isaacs dan ingedruk het in die net so voor rustyd, was die telling dan 35-10 met rustyd gewees. Hierso Wanderers se volgende 3, Philippus Chuya, die reserve stit wat op die veld gekom het, wat daar die binne aangee gevat het van Irongwa Achivudi af met 'n lang loopie. Dit was hierso 'n lang oorslaan aangee van Rayshon Shumbe na Lucio Isaacs toe, wat genoeg spasie gehad het om daar in die hoekie te gaan druk, ondanks Nico Martens wat hom probeer keer het. Hierso Tonderai en Dutsou, hy het later van die veld af gegaan met 'n besering. Tonderai en Dutsou, en hierso dan 'n skop van Michael Koopman wat tussen die pale deur was. 35-17 die telling gewees in hierdie stadium, en Irongwa Achivudi wat hierso vir Jurgen Meyer gevoer het. En die fluitjie wat dan hierso geblaas het. Ja, Tamsin van 'n Berg wat hierso deur die lyn gebreek het. En Rayshon Shumbe wat by hom aangesluit het. Dan gekeer daar, of nee, ja, Rayshon Shumbe wat dan die 3 gedruk het. Uiteindelik daarso, ja, dit was dan ja, Tamsin van 'n Berg se 3 altans gewees daar, na daai stukkie spel wat ons dan daar gesien het. En hierso was dit Sharon Rousseau weer op die aanval vir Wanderers. Hy is oor die kantlyn geduik deur Guru se verdedigers. En Wanderers wat dan hierso op die aanval gebly het. 'n Skop wat nie uit was nie van Aurelio Plato, en hierso Irongwa Achivudi wat hierso teen sy ou spanmaats die gaping geslaan het vir SW Keen se 3 wat hy geskep het. Dit was dan die 3 wat Wanderers se telling opgeskuif het na 42 toe. Kian Fransman wat daai 3 verdoel het, en die telling in daai stadium 42-24 dan vir Wanderers. Hierso Rayshon Shumbe wat van 'n tikskop af sy kans waargeneem het om 'n 3 te gaan druk met sy spoed en vinnige voete daar deur geglip het. Aurelio Plato wat hy doelskop probeer waarneem het. En dan hierso Kian Fransman wat hierso op die aanval is vir Wanderers. Maar gestraf dan, en ja, Tamsin van 'n Berg wat dan daar weggebars het van die strafskop af. Kian Fransman ook wat hierso dan 'n strafskop weer geskop het om die telling nog so 'n bietjie buite Guru se bereik te stoot. Hierso dan gevat na Dolano Vries toe. Hy het in die tweede helfte opgekom. Hulle aanwins daarvan FNB Riewbot af. Hy het ook in die laaste doosnike ook 'n 3 gedruk. Maar Jurgen Meyer, hy het ook deurgedraf vir sy tweede 3 van die dag, nadat Wanderers die bal op die grond afgeneem het. Ja, Alexander Jansen te laat om te keer daarso, die flank en kaptein van Kudus. Kudus wat nie gaan lê het tot in die laaste minuut. Hierso Dolano Vries wat daar by Jurgen Meyer verbykom en 'n man ook klop. Nommer 23 wat sy eerste 3 in die Kudus try gaan druk het. Vinnige doelskop waargeneem deur Aurelio Plato. Kudus wat verbeter nog probeer aanval het. En hierso vir Lucio Isaacs weggestuur het daar op die linkerkant. Hy is wel ingehaal, maar het was 'n hoogvat gewees en van daai hoogvat is dan toegeken. En hierso die laaste stukkie spel wat ons gesien het, was 'n Dolano Vries wat gereken het, hy het die 3 gedruk daarso, maar ja, daai 3 is toe uiteindelik nie toegeken nie en die fluitjie wat dan geblaas het, eindfluitjie wat geblaas het dan op daai noot. Ja, so daar sien ons dan die eindtelling 50 punte vir Wanderers, 38 vir Kurus. Wanderers wat 7 punte 7-3 gedruk het, so hulle vat 6 ligapunte uit die wedstryd uit. Kurus wat dan net 1 ligapunt kry vir hulle het nie 7-3 gedruk het nie, so omdat hulle meer as 4-3 gedruk het, kry hulle 1 bonuspunt, maar hulle is dan nie binne die 7 om 'n verloor bonuspunt te kry nie. So ja, dit dan die situasie in ronde 2 van die JSB Gold Cup en ons groet dan tot 'n volgende keer. Ons is hierso saam met Kurus se kaptein Alexander Jansen, jou eerste wedstryd as kaptein vir Kurus. Ja, harde wedstryd gewees. Ja, groot geleentheid gewees, eerste keer na die vorige finaal. Hoe voel jy oor vandag se wedstryd?
Kan sien hulle het met 'n plan gekom. Hulle het ons voorgemeet. Ons het hier opgedaag vandag en ons kon sien op die scoreboard dat het gewys. Kudos na hulle toe. Hulle het 'n goeie game gebring. Hulle wou ons terugkry na die finals en wil net sê dat alle eer gaan na God toe vir geen ernstige beserings en back to the drawing board vir ons.
Ja, so jy het redelik baie strafskoppe afgestaan. Hoe voel jy daaroor?
Obviously it's a coach killer soos hulle mos nou sê. Sal definitief dit hoor in die kleedkamer nou agterna, maar ons kan net werk op ons hoekons. 2 maande wat ons afgeleer het. Boys is bietjie over-eager, almal wil 'n ding bewys, amper bietjie van 'n nuwe squad ook wat ons in het, maar ja, ons gaan net harder volgende keer kom. Dit is verseker.
Ja, so natuurlik die JSB Gold Cup wat nog net begin het. Daar's nog heelwat wedstryde oor. Hoe voel jy oor julle wedstryde wat dan nog vir julle voorlê?
Obviously dit gaan nie maklik wees as die top 6 spanne, so die manne het gewys hulle almal moet in die kompetisie wees. Ons kan net ons beste gee en dit game vir game vat.
Wat sê jy? Sterkte vir julle. Dankie. Goeie aan Wanderers se kaptein Roan Ludik. Ja, so julle het vandag 'n goeie vertoning gelewer, opgedaag en ja, die meeste fasette goed gevaar sou ek sê.
Ja, was redelik alright. Baie bly ons het 'n wen gekry teen hulle veral na die finaal wat gebeur het. So dit was ons missie om vandag te wen en ja, baie dankbaar.
As hy so 7-3 gedruk ook uiteindelik, so volpunte vir julle nou in 2 wedstryde, so teen Rewot en dan vandag ook teen Kurus. Jy is seker tevrede met jou span se vertoning en die kurwe wat julle op is.
Ja, baie tevrede. Ons het 'n klomp niggles, mense wat siek is gehad hierdie week. So dit was 'n bietjie van 'n challenge geweest, maar ons het deurgetrek en baie bly dat ons die wen kon kry.
Is daar enige aspekte wat jy dink julle op nog kan verbeter, wat jy dink vandag nie heeltemal reg geloop het nie?
Ja, Andrews kan maar altyd verbeter, nooit perfek nie. So ons vaste fasette definitief lyn staan en skrams het goed gegaan eintlik. Soos ek sê, 'n niggeltjie gehad op hakker en so dat die lyn staan 'n bietjie moeiliker gemaak en ons moet net aan ons afskoppe werk en ons raks, dis maar dit.
As hy sterkte vir julle vir die komende wedstryde.
Dankie Andrew.
Goed gaan.
Very, very entertaining match of rugby there between FNB Kuru and FNB Wanderers. This weekend, we will be broadcasting from the coast as we will be broadcasting FNB Kuru against FNB Unam. Unam look rejuvenated, having played 2 matches and won both matches. But viewers, that's all the time that I have for you today. Until tomorrow, it's Ari for now.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news and starting off with tennis news first. It's the Cincinnati Open that's been played. That is in America, of course, leading up to the US Open that will start soon. And it is a round of 32 games that was completed. In the women's side of the draw, it is number 7 seed Jasmine Paulini. She beat Ashlyn Kruger, the 26 seeded player, by 7-6 and 6-1. So she's through to the last 16. And then also Arena Sabalenka had to work hard. It was a tough 3-setter in beating Elise Mertens by 4-6, 6-3 and 7-5. Then also Madison Keys is showing good form. She beat Iuta Ita. She's from Japan by 6-4, 6-love, and Madison Keys is number 6 seed. Then in the men's side of the draw, number 2 seed Carlos Alcaraz. He beat Ahmed Medjedovic. He's from Serbia. He beat him 6-4 and 6-4. And the number 1 seed Jannik Sinner also through to the last 16. On to cricket news, a good result for the South African men's team. They beat Australia in the second T20 in Darwin. They beat them by 53 runs quite convincingly. The star player of that game was Devil Brevis. He scored 125 runs off just 56 deliveries. That is to help the Proteas to 218 for 7 in their allotted 20 overs. Australia battled to chase down that big score, and they were bowled out for 165, and that was in the 18th over that the last wicket fell. So it is a 1-1 going to the last game. The third and deciding T20 game will be played this Saturday in Cairns. That will be followed by 3 50-over internationals. Going on to soccer news, and it is soccer news from Newcastle. The English Premier League start this coming weekend, but Newcastle still battling to keep one of their strikers, that is Alexander Isak. He's not been training with the team, and he indicated he wants to leave. He wants to go to Liverpool, and Liverpool also made a big offer to Newcastle for €110 million, but that was rejected on the 1st of August. So it is Newcastle that don't have many strikers. They tried to sign 3 strikers. All 3 of them went to different clubs. It was first Liam Delap that went to Chelsea. Then also they tried to sign Benjamin Sesko, but he went to Manchester United. And then Hugo Etiketi, also they tried to get his signature. That's Newcastle, but he decided to go to Liverpool. So Newcastle start their campaign. That will be on Saturday. They play against Aston Villa. So that's the English Premier League, the new season that starts this weekend. So that's international sports news. Hope you have a great sport day. We talk international sport again tomorrow. Goodbye.